Hey everybody, it's Karen with Happiness is Homemade. Hope y'all are having an awesome day. Today is January 30th, 2020. Yes. Hello. This is going to be a yarn chat number 27. So I just want to take this time right now to welcome any new viewers. Welcome. Thank you for checking this channel out. And I want to welcome back any of the people that came back and were watching me. Past viewers, thank you for coming back. So I've been gone for a little while. Life has been kind of crazy ever since I got my job. And so that's why the videos have not been that often. And so I'm starting to get into a routine, so hopefully I can get some more content out to you guys. So I was thinking about doing a video that was like, where have I been the past 2 months? And I still can do one of those videos if you guys would want. But I thought, because it's the new year, why don't I just go ahead and start new? Just go ahead and start with some of the things that I've been working on and my finished items of this year. Let's get it just brand new and started. Because it would have been a very long episode. I was very spoiled on for the holidays. So I just want to take this time right now to say thank you so much to anyone who sent me a beautiful card, a note, an email, or stitch markers or presents. Just thank you so much for thinking of me and taking time out of your day to, reach out to me. And that was very kind, and that really made my heart full. So thank you so much, and I really, really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. So, yeah. What have I made this year? Let's start new. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first thing, my first make of the year. Okay? And that is the virus shawl. And a couple years ago I made one, and it wasn't really, it was a flop. We all have like hats or something like that, or something that we have like these aspirations to be like amazing and wonderful and everything like that, and then it comes together and you're like, well, that's just not what I thought it was gonna be. I'm sure everyone has those. And that was my make. And I don't know where that is. I gotta find that. I think it's in this closet over here. So we'll see. Anyway, so this is the virus shawl. Like I said, I made one a little while ago, and it was very small and wonky. And Carrie from happycraftyhomemaker, she said, what is it that you guys are struggling on that you would like to make? And I said the virus shawl, because I've seen others make it. So beautiful. I'd love to make one. And so she made one, and she gave kind of like tips on how she went along making the virus shawl. And about a year and a half later, maybe a year later, I decided to go ahead and let's do it, and let's do it right. So that's what I did. I followed the tutorial by Fiber Spider, and he's a great teacher. If you have not checked out his channel, please do. He's a really great guy. So I will link his channel below and his video where he, his tutorial. Okay, so here it is. And it's pretty big. I wanted to make it nice and big where I could just wrap myself up in it. And I think I succeeded in that. Let's see. Yes, I did. And the yarn that I used. This is yarn. I got it written down. I was good. I wrote it down. That was dyed by Carla at Crochet CJ. And I will link her below. I won one of her giveaways. And then this, and the yarn that she used to dye it was Shepherd's Own. Okay, it was just a bare yarn and she dyed it. I believe she used egg dye pellets. Is what she did. Okay, really pretty. It has purple and like tealy and blue and all that. And then this was a gift. This brown was a gift from Michelle. Thank you. Big hug to you. She gifted me a whole bunch of really beautiful yarn. And I've been using it because, you know, when you use yarn that has been gifted to you or like that you bought with someone, you know, when you use it, you think about that person. And yeah, so it's very special to me. So thank you. But the yarn that I used, that's the brown, is Vitellana Ambient Worsted, and the colorway is Whiskey. Okay? I don't know how the best way. Maybe I can put in a picture if I'm not doing a good job. I'm pretty proud of myself. I did really good. I did it. So, yes. Thank you, Fiber Spider, and thank you, Carrie Penny, for inspiring me. Thank you. And thank you, Carla and Michelle, for that beautiful yarn. All right. Next, I was inspired again by the awesome Jo at Jo's Web. I will leave her below. She has made a bunch of these shawls, and my stepmom was coming in town, and so I decided to make one for her, and it's the Marley Bird one ball shawl, but I made it a gigantic. I made it a 2-ball shawl. And I used Shawl in a Ball in Mindful Mauve, and that's Lion Brand Shawl in a Ball. Okay, so I used 2 of those, and I've seen Z make one that was so beautiful. I've seen Ella at No Catchy Name. She made one that was just gorgeous too, and I thought I should make one. It looks really great. I was looking for something mindless and fun, and you know, I needed something to get me back. Like, you know what I mean. You need something to be kind of quiet. I have 3 kids. Sometimes you need something to keep you just, you know. So that's what I did. I made that for my stepmom, and she absolutely loved it. She wrapped it around her, and they go boating a lot and live right next to a lake. So I figured that they could use it there, and yeah, she loved it. So yes, go check those channels out below. I will link them below. Check out their 1-ball shawls that they made. So yes, awesome stuff. Next one, so I'll show you the pictures. I'll have them showing while while I'm talking, because I already gave that to her and everything, so I'll show the pictures while I'm talking. The next one is actually, it's going to be kind of hard to put the link in. I'll put it in, but I'm not sure exactly how to. I did the Pink Robin crochet along, and that was held by Lex and Stitches and made by Penguins. It was just a Instagram make along where I think it was for 3 days, or yeah, no, it was for 3 days. And on Instagram you can take a picture and then you can do like a set of pictures on there. Well, if you swipe, you could see the directions for like step 1, step 2, and step 3, and if there's step 4 or 5. So I'll link my Instagram below, and I will link Lex and Stitches and Made by Penguins below. But a good way to do it is check my Instagram and go look at the picture and click on the hashtag, and you can find that there. Like, follow those people, and then you can find the directions. Hopefully they come out with a pattern. I don't know if they are. Anyway, it was this adorable little robin. So there was like a mix-up at Christmas. My Nana, okay, so there's two. There's Nana B, who is my Nana, and then there's Nana, who is my mom, okay? Well, I put to Nana from the McCarty family, and I didn't put to Nana B. I should have put B, but I didn't. Anyway. She opened a gift that I was meant for my mother, and it was a little Yoda, and so she was like, oh, it's so cute. She had no idea what it was. Oh, it's so cute, and, you know, it's so adorable. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, that's not for you. I'm like, I'm sorry, I love you. It's not for you. And, like, I had to put it, like, shove it back in the bag and, like, put the paper and everything, and then I gave it to my mom. But I told her, I said, don't worry, I will make you something and gift it to you. So then I did that. I made her that little robin. I used some scrap yarn that I had in my stash. One was a Karen cake. I believe it was macaroon something. Macaroon. It was a Karen latte cake. And that was for the belly. Then I used a black fleck kind of yarn for the body. And for the wings, I used the black fleck too. But I also used some of the wink yarn from DBN. I'll show you. I showed it a while ago. So, wink yarn. And it comes like this. Looks like a big pile of hair. But actually, it's so soft. I love this stuff. Seriously. My mom always keeps an eye on it for me. So, the best way... How can I show this? So, like... It's just eyelash yarn. Okay? And there's little threads. So, I held this with the black, and I made the wings, so it looked like the wings were all nice and like feathery and cute and everything, and I really like this yarn. I know a lot of times people have trouble trying to decide what they're gonna do with this kind of like different, you know, textured yarn and everything like that. There's so many things you can do. Right now, I am currently working with the same, but not the black. It's like in this pink and teal color. And, yeah, I'll show that to you when I'm done with it. Because I don't know how it's going to turn out. So, I'm working on that right now. But, you know, you can incorporate it in with a granny square. You can make amigurumi. You could make, their trim on the edge of something. You could even put it like in this like infinity scarf that I have. You know, there's just so many things that you can do with it as I reach over and grab it. So, but yeah. So there's that wink yarn. You can see it's kind of shiny and stuff. It just looks like a big ball of hair. But I swear, it's so soft and like springy and stuff. I really like working with it. It's really awesome. So, yeah. And my mom just got me a bunch more of it. Yep. So there's lots of cool stuff is going to happen. So there's that. I made the pink robin cow. Hopefully they have a pattern for it that I can link below. If not, I will leave the links below where you can follow them and it will lead you to that pattern. Okay, moving on. I wanted to talk about what I'm wearing right here. So I participated in the 2020 yarn challenge where you make like a scarf or just you make something in the amount of time that Krista from the Secret Yarnary and Glenda from Creative Grandma. Oh my gosh. They decided to collaborate and do this, I believe it was called Ice Yarn 2020 challenge, and then they opened it up to all yarns, which was great because I got to use some yarn that was in my stash. I need to write this pattern up, get it out to testers, and then while it's out to testers, I need to do a tutorial for it so that way I can get it out to you guys. But if you didn't happen to watch that 2020 challenge, I'll show this to you. This is a new pattern that I'm working on. I call it crisscross applesauce because the first one I made for my daughter's teacher. And if you've ever been in like elementary school recently, they ask you, you know, when they sit in circle, they say, okay, let's crisscross applesauce. So I kind of, that's where I got the name from. And the crisscross action happens right here. And then I figured like this was just like, you know, a row where it was applesauce. So crisscross applesauce. And this is made with mandala ombre in Happy. 100% acrylic. And it feels like a cotton blend. And I love it. I love this stuff. It's really, really awesome. Really awesome. Yes. So I will be doing this. I just need to get it written up, out to testers, and I need to video it and everything like that. It sounds easy enough just saying it, but then you actually have to like follow, you know, I will follow through and do it. It's just, it'll be a little bit, but I will do it. So keep an eye open. And so yeah, there's that. Also, something that I'm working on now that's a whip, but I won't show it right now because it's just a hot mess right now. My what I'm making for the Block Party Cal 2020, okay? So that is hosted by Debbie at the Canadian Crocheter. She's my good friend and I heart her. So please, if you haven't already, go check her channel out. Go check out her channel, her video. That's on her channel. Her video that talks about the Block Party Cal. And it's about making blocks like granny squares, but it doesn't have to be square. It can be a hexagon. It can be a triangle. It can be a rectangle. Make that into something. Like you can make an awesome bag. I've seen bags, cardigans, a shawl. You can make like, there's so much. Slippers. There's so many. Watch her video. She goes over it. And I'm just kind of moderator. Well, it's not that hard to say, but it is today. Oh my goodness. Moderator for. So, yes, that's the hashtag that we're using. I'll put it across right here. Hashtag Block Party Cal 2020. Yes. So, that is a lot of fun. I am loving what everyone's making. I will link below. I was going to say post. Well, yeah, I'm going to post that, but I'll link it below where you can press on the links that will lead you to her Ravelry thread. Also, my Instagram, I made a hashtag for it, so if you press on the hashtag, it'll take you right there to it. So, yeah, lots of exciting, fun stuff happening. Also, to go in with it all, Krista and Glenda are up to it again. And they are doing a granny theme. Okay, this I didn't like look into that much. I even watched Krista's video. I think it's like Year of the Granny. Is that what it was? It was something, it was like a granny along. So like anything granny, like granny stitch, granny squares, granny circles, you know, just a whole bunch of granny things. Okay. So, they're doing that challenge again. So I will be, the thing I'm making now, that is my whip that I'm not sharing. I will also be entering into their granny along because that seems really fun and exciting. So I will link their channels below. They talk more in depth about it and way better than I am. So please go check it out. Awesome people. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. It's like my biggest item. Okay, so a little while ago, the same amount of time that I was making the wonky virus shawl, I was on a Facebook group, which is held by Angelina at the Little Xenia Patch, who is no more, but she is. I don't know. Anyway, she holds this really awesome Facebook group, okay? And when it first started, she posted about this cardigan, and it was on sale. I think they were doing like a cal or a crochet along, and so you could get it at a discount price or something like that. I don't know, it was something like that. It was so long ago, I can't even remember. Anyway, it's been sitting in my Ravelry as like I want to make it. I want to make it. I want to make it. Okay, so I was looking for yarn for my Black Party make that I'm working on, and I was in my mom's closet. I call it Deb's Yarn Barn because it is just like there's so much yarn in there, and she's like a collector of beautiful yarn, and she makes awesome things, and she's just awesome. My mom is awesome. Anyway, I went in there and I saw the yarn for my cardigan. I had to make it. And so I I went in looking for one thing and I came out with another. And so anyway, I brought these 3 huge, it was Lion Brand Pound of Love. I had 3 of them. I brought down these like 3 huge balls of yarn. And I'm like, so I didn't find what I was looking for in your closet, Mom, but I did find something else that I wanted. And she's like, okay, you can have it, whatever. So that's what I did. I used her yarn and made a cardigan. And I'm really proud of it. I did some things to make it my own, but I think everyone needs to do that. I'm not sure if it's inside or out. Inside or outside. And this is the Keep Me Warm Cardigan by Creation Crochet. So I'm like covered in crochet right now. Hold on a second. Okay. Have room to really back up, but so wheel my chair out of the way here. There we go. And I don't know why. I decided that I didn't like that these were connected. So what I did is just kind of made it like a V. And then I was like, well, if I decide I want to add like a cord or something for the hood, I could do that and it could come off. So that's why those two have the like V cut area. And they're supposed to have buttons on it. If I decide I want buttons, that's fine. I think I might just do like toggle ones. Do you know what I mean? Like that. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I love the hood. That's I did play around and do it differently on the hood. Yeah. So I'm happy with this. I think it's really awesome. If you know how to double crochet, and if you know how to front post, back post, you're good. You're good to go. You can do this. You too can make yourself a Keep Me Warm cardigan, which is freezing. It is freezing in this craft room. Because we usually have my door closed because I don't want people to see my creative space. That's saying it very nicely. And there's one vent in here, and usually I keep it closed so I can have the rest of the basement warm. And so I'm usually frozen in here if I'm making a video or picking out yarn or like balling yarn up or something, you know what I mean? But so I have to wear my makes. Just gives me a reason to wear my makes. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what else. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's it. 28 minutes. Eee. Feel free to hit that little thing over here that has the 3 dots on it, and you can do the playback speed. Playback speed, and it goes really fast and everything like that. That is good. It'll get you through, but now you're already at the end. So for next time, I guess. So that's it for crochet. Now I'll go into like life stuff, if that's okay, just for a couple minutes. So if that's all that you're here for today, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. So like I said, I've been working at my new job. It's really awesome. I'm super happy. I love the team that I'm working with. They're great people. I've been really busy. I work the busiest days, and which is what I want. And I'm cake decorating again, and I forgot how much I loved it. Yeah. I was like, first couple days I was there, I didn't cake decorate. I was doing some other stuff in the bakery, which I do other things in the bakery. I don't just cake decorate. I can do other stuff. But, So they were like, oh, why don't you go ahead and do some cake stuff or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I went in and like just head first, and yeah, they're happy with me and I'm happy with them, and yeah, it's really good. It's really awesome. Um I think for the holiday season, it just was kind of crazy because their cake decorator they had there, she her grandfather passed away, and so she was unable to be there. So I picked up some hours, and so it was like my second week there for, I don't know, one of the weeks. Can't remember. One of the weeks there, I worked like 38 hours. I'm only supposed to work like 20 to 24. I worked 38, which from going to like working 10 hours a week at the school, like total, to working like 38 and then coming home and still doing all the stuff for like the kids and, you know, the house. And my husband has been so supportive and helpful, and my mom has been amazingly helpful, and my husband's parents, my parents have been super helpful, and I just appreciate so much like the support that the whole family has been giving us. It has been really great. It makes me want to go to work. You know, I think if everyone was like, oh, it would be a little bit less exciting to go. Instead, I'm like, okay, I'll go to work, bye, you know, whatever. But when I was working, there was 2 weeks that I worked like 38, almost 40 hours. And it was the holidays. So put the holidays on top of just regular everyday stuff. I'm still getting in the swing of things. It was so busy. I like, oh my goodness. And then, you know, it's that time of year now. So everyone is getting sick. And my son got sick, and my daughter got sick, and then my other daughter got sick, and then we just had the flu hit our house. I hope it's gone. Please, please. I am done. I'm done. No more. No more. So, yeah. Yeah. It's been really crazy. But really good. There's good things ahead too. Yeah. That's about it. Now I'm getting hot. Anyway, I'm glad to be back, and I hope the people that sent me cards or beautiful gifts or notes or anything like that are okay with me not like going through and like showing them. I really hope that like next year I'm a little bit more organized and put together where I can like have a card. I want to do like a crochet card and send that out, and that way I can send it out to like everyone. Maybe get like a PO box or something. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. But yeah. Anyway, I've kept you for 34 minutes, almost 35 minutes now. Thank you so much for everyone that stayed with me this whole time and were patient and welcoming me back when I made the video the other week. I really appreciate that. And yeah, this yarn community is awesome, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. And so yeah, that's it. I'm going to let you go now. All right. Hope you all have an awesome week. And yeah, take care. Bye bye.